My name's Callum. I'm 24. Been coming to Excel for 3 months. Yeah, I'd say the barriers that I've been facing in life has been confidence and trusting in myself, being able to handle myself, feeling vulnerable as a person, as a man, and being in environments where surrounded with other strong men, knowing that if it comes to it, that I would be able to stick up for myself and stand up for myself. There's been times in the past where I've been on my own, out in nature, and spending quite a lot of time on my own, and fell into the realization of acknowledging how vulnerable I actually felt, knowing that I've never trained in being able to defend myself physically, and been in situations in the past where just feeling that uneasiness, that unsettledness, that if something was to happen and if someone was to try and take advantage in some sort of way, that having the fear there of not knowing if I would be able to stand up for myself or not and protect myself. Felt unsafe, vulnerable, uncertain, fearful. So yeah, other times where I've noticed that absence of confidence, definitely been at work, working as a PT, being in the fitness industry, and being surrounded by a lot of strong men. It's definitely helped me training here to hold myself better in them spaces and not feel as vulnerable. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've started to notice improvements in my confidence and just holding myself better and feeling less afraid, feeling more open, feeling more confident. Yeah. I'd say my biggest fear being in them environments was feeling intimidated, feeling like being taken advantage of in some way by people that have got intentions where they're wanting to feel all this and that by making people feel less. Feeling into this fear of feeling lack of confidence. Witnessed some bullying in school, and I was never directly influenced with it myself, but there were times where I could see someone being picked on and I wanted to say something to stick up for the person, but being afraid of them becoming the victim of what they were doing, not having that confidence to know that I could handle myself. I think that's where a lot of the fear has come from, yeah. Not wanting to be on the receiving end. So it's one thing looking fit, but it's another thing actually knowing that you can actually handle yourself if push comes to shove. And it's that, I'm not going out there looking for anything, but just knowing subconsciously that if push comes to shove, that I would be able to handle myself. That, yeah, it's definitely helped. More open, less afraid, more confident. Like, I love the vocal side of things as well, like the shouting, like, because if you're in a gym and you're shouting, like, everyone's like, oh, what a dick. But like in here, it's like you're like encouraging it, and there is something in tapping into your voice and being able to use your voice. Like, I love it. Yeah, I think it's mint. I think it's needed to like tap into that. Powerful. Yeah, if you just feel like release. Yeah, it's like the animal. It's like we are all animals, really, deep down. We like to think we're not, but we are. It's just that, like, everything's so socialised. It's like you can't to scream in public. It's like, oh my god, they're a weirdo, but to come in here and to shout, to let stuff out. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. But it is though. It's normal. Like for animals, like birds sing, like dogs bark, humans talk. But like we've learned to, it's like that's just how we've learned to communicate. But to let noise out, like it's so, like it's good for your soul to just let some noise out. And this is the place to do it. Like, what other place can you do that? Top three things I love about Excel is how friendly the environment is, that sense of community and like talk to anyone. The fitness aspect of it, I always leave dripping in sweat and I'm quite fit, so that's the second thing. And the third thing would be just developing, I'd say it's the coaches. That's the third thing. Yeah, the quality of the coaches and how good they are, and just the experience of coming to the classes, how well structured the classes are. Yeah, I've been lifting weights for nearly 10 years, and as good as weight training is, like the fitness stuff that you do here at Excel, like it's just completely different. My shoulders feel absolutely buggered in a good way, and it's pretty intense cardio, sparring. Like I'm pretty fit, and like I feel buggered after doing 2 minutes of sparring. I feel like I need a break. So it's a completely different aspect of fitness. As a man, I think it's very important to be able to protect myself if push comes to shove. Like, I'm not the sort of person that would ever cause trouble, but like I've lived long enough to know that there are people that not everyone's got the best intentions, and knowing that you can look after yourself and the people that you love, I think it's very important. Yeah. If I'm being honest, like for me, it's not even about moving up in belts. It's about just honing in on my skills and knowing that I've got more tools in the box, so to speak, and feeling comfortable being in conflict, being in situations where like practicing sparring and actually feeling more comfortable being punched in the face or in the body, and not feeling the fear around that and being able to lean into that more. So I'd say the goal is to just feel more comfortable doing things that I'd felt quite uncomfortable, that I've been afraid of. So leaning into my fear to the point where it's no longer a fear. That's my goal. And then the belts just come from that. So if you're thinking about coming to Excel, just do it. Yeah, just do it. Like, you'll feel amazing for doing it. And I've been to other boxing gyms in the past, and the environment's been very hostile, but coming here, you just feel welcomed. You feel part of the family, part of the community to be here. So it's a safe place to come and train.